invite you to take a seat at this time. If you're part of today's press conference, come on. Hi, Robin. Come on over and take a seat anywhere, any of the seats. We'd like to invite you to come up and take a seat. We'll give you a few moments. Or if you are part of the support team that is here supporting a part of the festival, if you'd like to take a seat, we'd like to fill the chairs, please. So once again, if you'd like to, we invite you to come and take a seat in one of the chairs. Mahalo. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. E na hoa maka mai Hawaii nui o ke awia hiki ni ihau ka helilani na kamaaina na malihini aloha. Mai kai. My name is Billy V. I'm with Hawaii News Now, but I am also been a MC in the past of the Honolulu Festival for 12 years. So it is my pleasure to be here today. Please help me in welcoming a young lady who comes from this island. She is a television personality, media influencer. She speaks both Japanese and English and will help me with Japanese today if there's any help I need. Ladies and gentlemen, nice round of applause for Sasha Aloha.
Thank you, everyone. It's our pleasure to welcome you to this beautiful morning here at Waikiki Beach Walk. And first of all, let's give a warm mahalo to our entertainers, Kalei Kahalevai and Kaleo Nanikia, for sharing their music with us this morning. Billy, I don't know about you, but I cannot believe it's already March.
Right?
Yeah.
Here we are. Spring is around, and traditionally when it's March in Honolulu, of course, that can mean only one thing. It's time for the Honolulu Festival. Well, we are here to celebrate the 27th annual Honolulu Festival. This year's event is extra special because it returns. The Honolulu Festival returns. And it does that with a weekend full of free, in-person cultural activities for residents and visitors alike. And it showcases the festival's resilience, its perseverance, its energy, especially after the unfortunate events of the past 3 years with COVID-19 pandemic, which caused the festival to be canceled for public safety reasons. But this year, the Honolulu Festival is back.
So since 1995, the Honolulu Festival has been Hawaii's premier culture event showcasing the vibrant cultures of the Pacific Rim and Hawaii to the world. And for years, thousands of local and international Honolulu Festival participants have graced the stages and streets of Waikiki. We have witnessed the sights and sounds of multicultural, multi-generational performances that make up the unique fabric of our island home.
And along with providing opportunities for Hawaii residents to celebrate our own culture, we also, and learn about others, the Honolulu Festival has been a major attraction for people from Japan, from all parts of Asia, Oceania, North America, who plan to visit around the time of the Honolulu Festival. Hundreds of international groups have shared their cultural heritage through music, through dance, and the arts, including many hula halau from other countries that have an affinity for Hawaiian music and dance.
Yes, and after after a 3-year hiatus. We are proud to be returning this year on Saturday, March 11th and Sunday, March 12th. And there will be 2 full days of free cultural performances and activities at the 3 locations: Hawaii Convention Center, Ala Moana Center, and right here at Waikiki Beach Walk. Yay! So the festival will culminate with the popular Grand Parade through Waikiki on Sunday, March 12th, starting at 4:30 p.m., followed by the spectacular Nagaoka fireworks show off Waikiki Beach starting at 8:30 p.m. So if you have seen the parade and fireworks show before, you know that it is truly a spectacle. It's great for the whole family and a wonderful way to cap the festival weekend.
Of course, the Honolulu Festival would not be possible without the support of the state of Hawaii, the city and county of Honolulu, including the Outrigger and many generous corporate sponsors, such as the Outrigger Hospitality Group, and the hundreds of dedicated volunteers who give their time to make this such a wonderful community event. Many thanks also goes out to the Hawaii Tourism Authority for its years of support of the festival. We'll have some representatives from these organizations here, and all of you will be hearing from them shortly. We'd also like to acknowledge the Honolulu Festival Foundation board members, some of who are here with us today.
And at this time, we would like to bring to the stage Mr. Ted Kubo, President of the Honolulu Festival Foundation, to share a few words.
A nice round of applause. Hakushu onegaishimasu.
Is this on? Okay. Very nice Japanese. Wow. Everybody, aloha. Aloha. Thank you for joining us today for the Honolulu Festival press conference here at the beautiful Waikiki Beach Walk. My name is Ted Kubo. I am so excited and thankful to be able to say the Honolulu Festival is back. Thank you. For the first time since 2019, the celebration of the Pacific Rim culture returns the weekend of March 10th through 12th. On behalf of the Honolulu Festival Foundation, we are extremely grateful for the support provided by the administrations of Governor Green and Mayor Blangiardi, Consul General Aoki of the Consulate General of Japan, all of the distinguished leaders who are here on the stage today, and the generosity and the support of all of the sponsors, the board members of the Honolulu Festival Foundation, the working committees, and also all of the volunteers and everyone else involved with the festival who made it possible. Without our volunteers and this broad base of support from all of our leaders, it would be impossible to have the Honolulu Festival back. So thank you again, everyone, for your patience since 2019 and your support and continuing to believe in the Honolulu Festival. Our slogan is Pacific Harmony. And this year's specific theme is Connect with Aloha, Forward to the New Future. The Honolulu Festival started back in 1995 on the belief that education and exchange of global ideas through cultural exchange can lead to a more resilient and sustainable Hawaii for generations to come. The festival provides groups around the Pacific Rim with a wonderful opportunity to showcase their culture, traditions, arts, and people through a free public performances. And at the same time, Hawaii community groups and residents interact and connect with the people from around the Pacific Rim to build a greater respect and understanding for one another as global citizens. And this festival is for the benefit of our residents, families, and visitors. The festival begins this Friday, March 10th, with an educational school tours at the convention center. And Hawaii school students will learn firsthand the cultures of Pacific Rim, and they will also learn about the value of sustainability and keeping the environment clean by tossing Genki balls into the Alawai Canal. And that same evening, we will host our friendship party and bring together partners, supporters, and friends to share the harmony and goodwill of the festival. On the weekend of March 11th through 12th, the public will enjoy free cultural activities at the 3 locations: Hawaii Convention Center, Ala Moana Center, and the Waikiki Beach Walk right here. And the Hawaii Convention Center will also host more events and exhibits, such as Japanese Film Festival and the Enichi Corner, which features hands-on cultural games for the younger generations to enjoy. Also, a new attraction this year is, and this is for adults, is to enjoy sake and food fest. And you can count on me that I will make sure to be there. The Honolulu Festival will culminate in Waikiki on Sunday, March 12th, with the Grand Parade along Kalakaua Avenue and the Nagaoka Fireworks starting at 8:30 p.m. So it will be thrilling to watch the return of this incredible fireworks display as it lights up the sky over the Waikiki Beach. We encourage everyone to come out next weekend and enjoy the festivities of this wonderful celebration of Pacific harmony. Mahalo and aloha.
Ted Kubo. Thank you very much, Ted. We're coming up behind here so we can give you these wonderful people here a proper view so you can see them and they can see you. As you can see, we have a distinguished lineup of community, business, government leaders with us. We'd like to test their knowledge with a fun trivia game that we'll be holding throughout the press conference. So, here we go.
Okay, so as Mr. Kubo mentioned, new to the Honolulu Festival this year is the Sake and Food Fest. Yay! So which will take place on both days at the Hawaii Convention Center. And we would like to test our speakers' knowledge. Are you ready?
Okay, so speakers, underneath your chairs is there we go, is your message board and the pen. So if you want to grab that from underneath your chair. And we have sponges to make sure that we can erase your answers after you answer the question. So panel, here comes your first question here in the press conference. The question is, what is sake made from? I'll give you 4 choices and you can write your answer down on your whiteboard. So A, fermented corn, B, fermented rice, C, dry aged rice, and D, boiled potatoes. I know that might be difficult. You can also just put A, B, C, or D. Here's the choices one more time.
Okay, so A, fermented corn, B, fermented rice, C, dry aged rice, and D, boiled potato.
All right, panel, show your answers. If you wrote A, put your panel down. No, I've got a B, I've got B, fermented rice. That is B. So B, fermented rice. I have one that answer that is C. B is the correct answer. Hakusho onegaishimasu. Nice round of applause. Sake was made as early as the Yayoi period from 300 BC to AD 250. There are 5 main types of sake. You'll be able to learn more about them at the Sake and Food Fest at the Hawaii Convention Center. Honolulu Festival could not take place without the support from our top leaders in the state. Panel, you may put your boards down. You're not answering a question right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the Director of the State Department of Business, Economic Development, and Tourism to share a few words. Please welcome Chris Sadiasu.
Aloha, everyone. Aloha. On behalf of Governor Josh Green, Lieutenant Governor Luke, and the entire Green Administration, mahalo nui loa for inviting us to join in this announcement to welcome back the Honolulu Festival and all that it represents to tourism and celebrating diversity and culture. For 25 straight years, the Honolulu Festival offered free cultural performances, fascinating exhibits and displays, one of the grandest parades held annually, and the spectacular Nagaoka fireworks show. Thousands of visitors from mostly Japan and Asia Pacific came here to either participate in the festival or enjoy its variety of events and activities. Millions of dollars were generated for businesses and thousands of jobs were supported. For the past 3 years, the Honolulu Festival couldn't be held because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And we saw how much we missed this cultural celebration and what a loss it was for our community and way of life. However, the Honolulu Festival is back this year, and with it, this is another sign that the way of life we treasure in Hawaii is returning back to normal. It's encouraging to realize that there are so many volunteers who are donating so much of their time to make the Honolulu Festival a success. Mahalo nui loa to all the volunteers. And it's also gratifying to know that so many corporate sponsors and partners are continuing to support events and activities for all of us to enjoy. Thank you for their generosity and community goodwill. So we encourage everyone to mark their calendar for the weekend of March 11 and 12, and once again take advantage of this unique opportunity to enjoy the Honolulu Festival and its wonderful celebration of culture. Mahalo and aloha.
Chris Sadayasu, mahalo nui loa. Two of our distinguished state representatives are here today to share a few words about the significance of the Honolulu Festival. Representative Sean Quinlan and Representative Adrian Tam. Representative Quinlan is the chair of the House Committee on Tourism. Representative Tam is the chair of the House Committee on Culture, Arts, and International Affairs. And by the way, his district of representation also includes beautiful Waikiki. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them now.
Okay, I don't know if we're both supposed to stand up here, but we're going to do it anyway. Aloha and good morning. Welcome everybody to the beating heart of Oahu, Waikiki. It's such a pleasure to see everybody here. It almost feels like life is returning to normal. You know, I've always felt that the real strength of Hawaii is its cultural diversity. And aloha is our gift to the world. Because what is Hawaii without aloha? We're just some beaches in the middle of the ocean, far away from anybody else. And when we share our culture, not just with each other, but also with visitors, we enrich not just the visitor, but we enrich ourselves in that cultural exchange. So I think it's so important and so timely that the 27th Honolulu Festival is being held right now as we eagerly await the reopening of our Asia Pacific markets. So mahalo nui loa for the opportunity to speak with you all today, and now I will turn it over to Rep. Tam for some further remarks.
Thank you. I'm not as tall as aloha, everybody. It is an honor to be here today at the opening of the 27th Annual Honolulu Festival here in my own neighborhood of Waikiki. I actually live right down the street. The theme of this year's festival is particularly poignant and relevant. Connect with aloha, forward to the new future. In these uncertain times, we are all looking for ways to connect with each other and move forward. Aloha is an acknowledgement that as we move forward, we must do so together, that our faiths are intertwined, our humanity wrapped up in one another, and our future dependent on our shared values, mutual respect, and dedication to peace, equity, and the health of our planet. Connect with aloha, forward to the new future is also about hope. We must believe that a better future is possible, and that by working together with the aloha spirit, we can create a world that is more just, more sustainable, and more compassionate. I hope that we can all find ways to move forward with aloha and hope. I am hopeful and determined that we can build a new future rooted in love and respect, and that hope interconnects us to all of life. So on behalf of all the neighbors in Waikiki, I want to welcome everyone to come down here in the upcoming weeks to celebrate the Honolulu Festival as we return back to normalcy. Thank you and mahalo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Representatives Sean Quinlan and Representative Adrian Tan.
The City and County of Honolulu has been a big supporter of perpetuating cultural experiences for island residents and visitors.
Before we do anything else, one more time, a nice round of applause for our two representatives. And the reason why I'm asking you to do this is because they actually have to run back to day of hearings at the state capitol, in the state legislature, so thank you.
Here on behalf of Mayor Rick Blangiardi, I'd like to invite Makanani Salah, Executive Director of the Mayor's Office of Culture and the Arts.
Nice round of applause.
Aloha nui kākou. On behalf of Mayor Rick Blangiardi of the City and County of Honolulu, I'm so pleased to welcome the Honolulu Festival back to our beautiful city after a very long, and I'm sure you'll agree, 3-year hiatus. With cultural performances, educational programming, bon dance, and a new, but what will be my personal favorite, a sake and food festival, the Honolulu Festival highlights the diversity and richness of Asia, Hawaii, and the Pacific Rim. The City and County is so proud to support the return of this event, and we encourage all of our residents and visitors to experience some of what the Honolulu Festival has to offer. The Mayor is looking forward to riding in the Grand Parade, and also our very own City and County Royal Hawaiian Band will be a mainstay of this parade as well. As is tradition, Honolulu's sister city, Nagaoka, closes the weekend with a spectacular fireworks show for all to enjoy. With that, I just want to say congratulations to the Honolulu Festival Foundation for their perseverance, long perseverance, and hard work in seeing this festival back to fruition, and we hope to see you all there. Aloha and mahalo.
Mahalo Makanani Salah.
Okay, so it's time for another trivia question. So the first Honolulu Festival occurred in 1995. In 1995, what was the US dollar to yen exchange rate? I know that's very hard. Should we make a choice? Yeah.
Okay, once again, question is?
Let's see. The first Honolulu Festival occurred in 1995. In 1995, what was the US dollar to yen exchange rate?
Let me give you today's exchange rate just for comparison purposes, and that is?
$1.36. So 136 yen and 136.28 yen.
So, what was the exchange rate back in 1995? Okay, here we go. I see all the pens down. Let's show your answers. 110, 105, 100, 116, 120, 140. The closest person to the correct amount is 100 yen. That's the closest. The actual answer was 93.96 yen back in 1995.
So throughout the years, the deep cultural relationship between Hawaii and Japan has been a major inspiration behind the Honolulu Festival. It is our pleasure to invite Consul General Yutaka Aoki, the Consulate General of Japan, to the podium to share his views.
Aloha, everyone. The Honolulu Festival is back. For the last couple of years, especially in the springtime, I would hear so much about the annual Honolulu Festival and all its pageantry. So I'm happy to join all of you today here in the heart of Waikiki to officially kick off this year's festival, and would like to take this moment to congratulate the Honolulu Festival Foundation for bringing this popular event back for all of us to enjoy. How fitting this year's theme, Connect with Aloha, or what the new future, to mark the return of festival celebrations and to coincide with Hawaii's steady emergence from the pandemic after 3 years. And this event is remarkable in that it goes beyond just a weekend of cultural performances and festivities. I applaud the Honolulu Festival Foundation also for incorporating such a strong focus on building back better. Seeking to use the festival platform as another opportunity to educate our community and most importantly our children to bring greater awareness of our environment here in our island home, our Aina. As we all look forward to the colors, tastes, and sounds of the coming Honolulu Festival, I'd like to take this moment to extend a very warm mahalo to the Honolulu Festival Foundation and all of its supporters for doing their part in cultivating and deepening the friendship between Japan and Hawaii and beyond at the grassroots level and in the true spirit of aloha. And as the festival serves to showcase the multi-ethnic and multicultural fabric of these islands and its people, may this also send an inspiring message to the rest of the world, setting the stage to welcome them to this extraordinary place here in the Pacific called Hawaii. Mahalo nui.
Thank you, Consul General Aoki. So, Billy, what's your favorite part of the festival?
Favorite part of the festival for me is that for those that are coming to the Honolulu Festival for the first time, and if you take all the different kinds of performances, cultural performances, you take where they're from, if you were to travel to each of the places that they are from, that all come here to one place, you would literally have to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars. You would go to probably 100 different places and locations in Japan, in the Philippines, here across Hawaii. So it's like bringing the Pacific harmony to one place here in Hawaii. And I think that's what I love about it the most. Not only that, but there's great food. That's also a good part as well.
Yes, absolutely. So, but my favorite part probably for the festival will be that the community comes together. Yes, I think that's very beautiful. And whether they're from remote regions of the world or from here in Hawaii, it's such a treat to see two performers sharing their different cultures. Dances from regions of the Philippines, like the one you'll see next, will be featured in this year's festival. We're delighted to welcome to the stage Dr. Desiree Quintero, who will be performing a traditional Maranao dances from the Philippines called the Kapagapil. This Philippine dance is performed by the ladies of the Royal Court for special occasions. It is known for its use of a fan called apid and intricate arm movements.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Dr. Desiree Quintero. 拍手お願いします。パイパー指マンカート。 Ladies and gentlemen, a nice round of applause. Dr. Quintero, thank you for sharing with us here at the press conference for Honolulu Festival. I think we're ready for another trivia question.
Oh, yes, I think we are.
I can tell our panel's been waiting for the next trivia question. Honolulu Festival tradition has been the Grand Parade, of course, which brings to Kalakaua Avenue the culmination of the week-long festival. Hundreds of local and international performers share their culture with onlookers along the parade route. A highlight of the Grand Parade is the Daijayama float, known as the Spitting Fire Dragon, made up of bamboo and paper. Its original intention in Japan was to be burned up and destroyed after the festival to ward off evil spirits in Omuta City, Fukuoka, where the Daijayama Summer Festival originated. But here in Hawaii, don't worry, we don't burn it, we just keep it safe for the next festival.
Yes. And on the day of the Grand Parade, dozens of volunteers along with official Daijayama assemblers from Fukuoka put the float together. Okay, so our question is, how much does the Daijayama float weight?
How much does it weigh? How much does the Daijayama float weigh? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's go ahead and see our answers. Okay. Let's see. 800 kilograms, 12 tons, 3 tons, 2,000 tons, 2 tons. The correct does anybody have an answer? Does anybody know? Anybody want to give a guess? Let me see here. The closest one to the correct answer is, Sean, let me see your answer. 2,000 pounds. So 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. 2 tons is 4,000 pounds. And so the correct answer is right in between here. 1.5 tons. A nice round of applause. Hakushu onegai shimasu.
So now you can keep that in mind when you see the fire-breathing Daijayama float coming down Kalakaua Avenue on Sunday, March 12.
And as we mentioned earlier, this year marks the return of the Honolulu Festival after a 3-year pause. At this time, we'd like to invite our next speaker to the podium. He is the president and CEO of the Hawaii Tourism Authority. To offer a few words on the importance of the festival to Hawaii's tourism industry, please welcome John DeFries.
So of the 3 questions, I got all 3 wrong. So I got a streak going. You know, because of our central location in the Pacific, the Hawaiian Islands are often referred to as the Pico of the Pacific, P-I-K-O, Pico. The Pico is, in our anatomy, our navel. It is that connection we have to our mother during pregnancy and during the birth. It is the place from where all nutrients flow that brings about new life. And you heard our MCs refer to the gathering of the many cultures throughout Asia Pacific that come here. So this festival symbolically and programmatically elevates this identity of Hawaii being the Pico of the Pacific. And it is a Pico that is resonant and nutritious with the spirit of aloha. So to connect with aloha and moving to a new future is not only the theme of this year's festival, but it actually could have been words that were spoken more than a century ago. While this festival is 27 years old, the seeds for it were planted over a century ago in the relationship between the royal family of Hawaii, at that time under the Hawaiian Kingdom, and the royal families of Japan. And that provides us a cultural and traditional spine around which the various nations and islands of Asia Pacific come together in this celebration. The cultural traditions and the spiritual beliefs and cultural values shared between Japan and Hawaii provide an incredibly strong foundation upon which to model to the world what these relationships mean and what they can produce. And that we, in moments like this, have an opportunity to show what is the best of our humanity. It's especially important that this kickoff happened here on Lourdes. This building here to my right once housed a showroom called the Polynesian Palace. And a major part of Hawaii's identity and brand globally was established there by the iconic entertainer by the name of Don Ho. And Don was known globally and did as much to produce the image and identity of Hawaii than anything else we do today at the Hawaii Tourism Authority, and he was followed by a gentleman named Al Harrington, the Polynesian man. Al was of Samoan ancestry, and in high school he was my European history teacher. Imagine learning European history from a Samoan, only in Hawaii. Happened to be a Samoan who graduated from Stanford University. But in closing, I want to point out the statue to my far left here. It's a statue of Gabby Pahinui, without question, the godfather of the Hawaiian Renaissance. And so with these kinds of foundations, with those that have come before us, we will move to the new future. We will connect with Aloha because the template, the pattern, the blueprint has already been embedded in our ways, in our land, and in the relationships that we enjoy with the people of Japan and the people throughout Asia Pacific. Welcome back to Honolulu Festival. Thank you.
John DeVries, Hawaii Tourism Authority. You know, the success of the Honolulu Festival could not happen without the leadership and guidance of the Honolulu Festival's foundation's executives, board members, and the tremendous support of our sponsors and industry partners. Prominent among those, these corporate supporters, is the festival's great friends at Outrigger Hospitality Group. With the support of Outrigger, in a little over a week, residents and visitors will be able to come right here, literally to this spot, to Waikiki Beach Walk's Plaza Lawn, to watch a great lineup of performances. Mahalo, Outrigger. To share his thoughts about the importance of the Honolulu Festival, please welcome the Executive Vice President and Chief Commercial Officer of Outrigger Hospitality Group, Sean D.
Aloha. Mahalo, Billy. John, always a tough act to follow here. I think by the number of speeches today, you guys can understand how much we missed you. Right? We really miss you. So welcome back to the festival. On behalf of Outrigger Hospitality Group, again, aloha, welcome to Waikiki Beach Walk. And John, thanks for these kind words about this development. A lot of pride in this development for our company. 16 years ago. So Barbara Campbell and her team have just done a tremendous job of activating the space. And I was blessed to actually be at the dedication of the Gabby Pahinui statue here. I think half of Waimanalo was up on the stands actually enjoying that event. So super fun event and really fun to activate the space. So again, it's a pleasure to have you all here today as we kick off the 27th annual festival. We're thrilled at Outrigger to continue our support. Over 20 years we've been supporting this premier cultural showcase, and we're honored obviously to host many of the events and today's press conference and kickoff event here at Beach Walk. Outrigger is actually 76 years old, so this is celebrating our 76th anniversary, and our model is built on local hospitality, support of music, the arts, culture, and obviously support of the community. So if you think about the pillars of our company and the pillars of this festival, they're perfectly aligned. It's a perfect fit. And we know that travelers today, they want authentic cultural experiences like they're going to experience here next week. And I believe we have over 800 participants that will be joining from all over the world, all over the Pacific Rim, that are going to be performing at the festival. So it's going to be truly an iconic experience for our visitors, and candidly also a catalyst, and we need this, a catalyst for the recovery of the Japanese market, so the key Japanese market for Hawaii. Honolulu Festival has long been a key part of Hawaii's celebration of cultural diversity. We've heard the theme, connect with aloha, forward to the new future. That certainly resonates today for all audiences, but not just for visitors. One of the great things about this festival is it's open to the local community, and there's a lot of participation from the local community over the long weekend. And of course, we heard earlier, in addition to great events, the festival, through its foundation and the great work with JTB, supports a great cause, which is obviously education and cultural programs for Hawaii school children who have often been neglected, especially during the pandemic. So we're especially welcoming you back to support the community at large. So again, a mahalo to the festival, our humble friends at JTB that don't like being recognized, but I'm going to recognize you anyway. Mahalo to my team, Hitomi. She didn't believe this would happen last night. She tried to call off the event. She said, it's going to rain, Sean. I said, Hitomi, stick with the plan. This is Hawaii. It's windy, it's beautiful, it's going to be an awesome day at Beach Walk, and so here we are. And again, a big mahalo for showcasing our destination and allowing Outrigger to be a small part of this, and Beach Walk obviously to be hosting today. And finally, after 4 years in the closet, I get to wear my wardrobe again. So. Happy to be here. Hello. Mahalo.
Sean D, Outrigger Hospitality. Oh, look, Sean's got... We've never had a perfect 10, Sean. Of course, this is the first time that we're doing this, so there's a first time for everything. How about a nice round of applause for all of our speakers, everybody? Along with promoting cultural harmony, the Honolulu Festival focuses on three important pillars: education, nature conservancy, and contributing to Hawaii's economy through cultural exchange. Honolulu Festival is committed to partnering with initiatives that help shape the future through cultural exchange and also by caring for the environment. One of them is Genki Alawai Project. It is a non-profit project under the Hawaii Exemplary State Foundation. We're proud to have members from the Genki Alawai Project here with us today. And just take a look over here. I'm going to bring your attention. You know what, let's just kind of bring you over there. We're going to kind of walk kind of far in front of the speaker so we don't feedback. But let's talk about this for a little bit, and we'd like to bring your attention over here. The Genki Alawai Project aims to use bioremediation technology, like the Genki balls that you see in the bowl right over there, to make the Alawai Canal fishable and swimmable by 2026. Can you hold up some of the Genki balls? Can you imagine? That's 3 years from now, making it able to swim in the Alawai, where we usually tell our children, don't go there, don't go there. So this is a turnaround. This mud ball contains efficient microorganisms that help to digest the sludge at the bottom of waterways and to oxygenate the water.
Yes, so during the Honolulu Festival weekend, Genki Alawai Project will be accepting donations to support the Honolulu Festival Foundation's educational and environmental initiatives. In return, participants will have an opportunity to toss their Genki ball along the Alawai Promenade.
We aim to toss 1,000 of these Genki balls in the Alawai, starting with student participants at the educational school tours on March 10th and throughout the festival weekend.
Following this press conference, we invite everyone to create a Genki ball with us. The ones created today will need be ready in a couple of weeks and used at a future Genki ball toss event.
As we wrap up the conference, we invite everyone to bring their families, we invite everyone to come out and enjoy the Honolulu Festival, a must-see celebration for everyone of all ages to enjoy and appreciate. But we encourage everyone to bring their families and friends to experience the unforgettable cultural performances and entertainment coming up March 11th and 12th. The free cultural performances will take place at 3 locations. Once again, that's the Hawaii Convention Center, the Ala Moana Center, and here at Waikiki Beach Walk.
On Sunday, March 12th, the Honolulu Festival concludes in Waikiki with the Grand Parade and the Nagaoka Fireworks Show. The Grand Parade will proceed down Kalakaua Avenue starting at 4:30 p.m. and be followed by the spectacular Nagaoka Fireworks Show over Waikiki Beach at 8:30 p.m. And speaking of the fireworks, that is the subject of our final trivia question.
And so actually this is for everybody. This is for everybody. You can guess out loud if you want to. Here's the question for you.
Okay, so what year did the Nagaoka fireworks made its debut at the Honolulu Festival?
What year? Once again, the question?
What year did the Nagaoka fireworks make its debut at the Honolulu Festival?
High guess.
27 years ago.
27 years ago. Okay. High guess.
2012.
2012 is a guess. High, take a guess.
2012.
2012. Let's take a look at the answers. 2007, 2010, 2005, 2015. Can I see yours again? Put yours down. Put yours down. Put yours down. Put yours down. Correct answer, 2012. Congratulations. Once again, the Nagaoka fireworks made its debut at the Honolulu Festival in 2012, and we cannot wait for it to debut here again. That'll be on Sunday, March 12th. Just a reminder that admission to the performances, the parade, and the fireworks show is free. It's great for the whole family, so plan on joining us next weekend. A schedule, full schedule, available on the festival's website at honolulufestival.com.
And this concludes our Honolulu Festival press conference. We'd like to invite Kalei Kahalevai and Kaleo Nanikia back to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Mahalo, and we'll see you at the Honolulu Festival. Aloha.
Aloha.